It's Black History Month, and history isn't just about the past. It helps explain today's challenges and the rights people fight to protect. Understanding where those rights come from gives communities power and perspective, especially for the next generation. Joining us now is managing partner at the Cochran Firm, Texas, which is the sponsor of this segment, Larry Taylor. Welcome.
Thank you for having me, Yolanda.
Absolutely. All right, Larry, first, let's talk about how history influences the laws we live under today.
You know, history influences the laws that we live every day.
Yes.
Right? And so, because of history, we have things like the 13th Amendment, which banned slavery from the U.S. And even though that's important, it also opened the doors for prisons and the creation of prisons. But more importantly, history shows us that when people stand up and stand up collectively, they can make change. And that's one of the things that I think all of us should really pay attention in history. And that when people collectively say enough is enough, they can make a change, whether it's at the voting booth, whether it's peaceful protest, but making those changes. Because without those things, we wouldn't have equal pay. The Lilly Ledbetter Act, which allowed women to be paid the same amount that their male counterparts were paid. And things like that are so important.
So Larry, why do you think it's important for people, especially young people, to understand the historical context behind civil rights and justice?
It's hugely important because if you don't understand the steps that took place to get us where we are here today, then you won't understand how to tweak or make changes or even protect those same rights that have already been fought for. Wow. Recent history has shown us that those rights can be pulled back. We've had a lot of rights pulled back.
Yes.
Right now, you have laws, or the Supreme Court has stated that now you can literally law enforcement can walk up to someone based on their ethnicity and ask them questions about their citizenship. That was something that was previously not allowed, right? You had to have probable cause or reasonable suspicion. Now the color of your skin or the way you look is enough suspicion for contact to be made, and that's dangerous. And so you have to make sure, young people who are out there, that learn your history, and if anything is happening that you don't like, there is a blueprint for those changes.
Wow. Larry, how does history help people better understand their rights and responsibilities?
Reading, understanding those rights gives you that reflection to say, I need to be part of that system, right? Because there's the Voter Right Act that allowed everyone that was legally a citizen to have the right to vote.
Right.
If you don't exercise that right, you could very well lose it. And so it's important that you understand your rights, right? I consider it like going to a restaurant. Your rights are on the menu.
Okay.
You get to choose which ones you want to exercise. Some of them might not relate to you.
Right.
But those that do relate to you, you need to make sure that they stay on that menu so you have that option.
That's a good way of putting it. I never thought about it that way. All right, shifting gears.
That was for my foodies.
That was for you foodies, okay. All right, shifting gears here. If someone has been in an auto accident, you are all there to help. Where can they go to learn more and get support?
They can go to 1-800-THE-FIRM or CochranTexas.com, where we will have staff ready 24 hours a day to assist them in all their needs and to ensure that we get them the justice that they deserve.
Thank you, Larry. All right, I did want to mention as well that they are committed to supporting the next generation with legal guidance and growth opportunities. Their 7th annual essay contest is open to Texas high school students with submissions due February 13th. Visit their Instagram or website for details, which we will have linked up on our website at cw33.com. And again, this was a sponsored segment from the Cochran Firm, Texas.